Hello, everybody. Back from the dead, rising out of the grave. Undead, alive. It's here. It's me, Red Spectre. Today we're kind of changing some things up. We're here with a different game called People Playground. It's $10 on Steam right now. I'll link it in the bio. But we are going to be displaying 10 ways to kill a man in People Playground. So the first one is the easiest, the basics. The true simpleton, but quite the marvel, alright? You just kinda, just kinda do that. I call it the easiest way to kill a man in People Playground. The next one is through shanking. You kinda just shank them, and maybe shank them again, and they're dead. Pretty easy. Then our next one is with brute force. You could either use this, a fire extinguisher, or a hammer. Both of them are great, but I'm going to be using an extinguisher for now. Pretty easy. You just kind of, and then they're dead. Their spine is broken. They're dead. They're eliminated. They're out of this world. Then our next way is one of the most brutal. So you pull out your Glock and pull up on their block with your Glock, and then you shoot them in the chest. And then they're dead. Pretty easy, right? Pretty simple. A true marvel. A true cosmos. But now, for our next way. This one's a pretty simple one too, but I'll show it just in case. It's called worm staff. You get your worm staff out, and you just hold there for a couple seconds, maybe like 30 seconds or so, and then it just kills them. Pretty easy. I'm going to delete this one because it actually does start to go to other people. But now our next one. Quite a marvel. One of my favorite, actually. It's a crossbow. Doesn't matter where you shoot him. You can shoot him in the knee for all I care. And they start to bleed out. Maybe you shoot him again. Maybe you shoot him once again. Maybe you shoot him and he dies. That's up to you. I'm just displaying ways of killing men in People Playground. Pretty easy. So now our next one here, I'm going to have to drag the man over here, is with explosives of any kind. It doesn't matter. But for now, I'm going to use a grenade. You just chuck a grenade, press F. He's not dead. This is perfect. I get to show another explosive. So you get to pull out your firework. You light it, and you don't do that. That's what you don't do. You angle it towards them so it doesn't fly away, and then bang, they're dead. Now don't set other people on fire now, Jared. It's an easy way of disposing of corpses too. If you get a bunch of them together and light a firework near them, easy way of disposing people. But now, one of the many biohazards of this category. I could use any of these. I could kill them with something that makes them invincible. But for this one, now I'm gonna use acid syringe. It eats flesh. It's really easy. Then you kind of just watch it do its job. It'll start twitching and then they die. Pretty simple. This game is pretty simple. But now, our second to last one, we are going to be using my good old friend, my wonderful friend, electricity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this up to their foot. I'm just going to activate it, and you'll see what it does. it basically instantly kills him. Very simple, very easy. One of my favorite. So now that we have our last one, this is particularly my favorite. You see, you could use the atom bomb in any way, shape, or form, but I like to use it like this.